Tara Troopers, it's me, Tara. Love is Blind, episode 9. We got to get to it. So make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment. Show has gotten insane. Like in the beginning, I was like, it's a little bit wild, but not much drama. And now I'm like, oh my God, everything's falling apart. Tell me, I want to know, who do you guys think is still going to make it? Because right now I'm like, I don't know. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, Tara Troopers, we always spread hugs, love, and laughter. That's how we roll. Thanks to Prepper for helping edit down these videos. I would not be here without Prepper. I super appreciate you. And if you head over to Patreon, you can sync with your own copy of Love is Blind and have a watch along with me. We have a TV night. Go to rejectnationshop.com. You can get one of these reject sweaters, but there's also a really great spooky sweater. It'll probably pop up on screen right now that you guys can go and get, which is perfect for the spooky season. If you haven't caught me on The Real Rejects, you can head over there. I react to a bunch of movies and TV, and I have a blast over there. And a blast on the social media. If you're not already following me or The Real Rejects, follow us all. We're one big happy family. I'm here at The Real Rejects studio now, so thanks to them, I have a cool studio to react in. I think that's all I got to say.
Garrett's already been up for a couple of hours on the phone. Luckily, my work is closed today, but let's go see Garrett in the kitchen this morning.
Okay.
We got some wonderful flowers from my friends to congratulate us.
Her first speared fish experience.
Can't wait.
She's excited.
Cute.
Finally gonna get my hair cut because Taylor does not like my hair. It's official. Got it.
I never said that.
I was.
Words I've never said. When did I say that?
Also words you never said. Garrett, I love your hair.
Is this our first fight?
I feel like they're the ones who are going to make it. But then again, I've said that in the last episodes, and now I'm like, I don't think so. So we shall see. Oh, and a cute dog.
Speak.
It's these two that are actually going to make it. For sure going to get married. 110%.
2 kids, if
The first one's a boy, you gotta get your girl. But what if it's a girl first?
then
I need my
fine, but
boy.
whoever comes next, come next. Who
Oh,
do you care?
oh.
If I have 2 boys though, I'm trying for a 3rd girl.
I think daycare is definitely, like, has to happen. Drop Timmy off at daycare.
Timmy.
Little Timmy.
Yeah, you need daycare.
Why Timmy?
What you want me to say? Little DeAndre?
No. No, John, I don't know.
John? You do not want that name.
We're trying to have kids now.
We're not trying.
We're not actively not trying.
I'm actively not trying. I might lose my mind if I get married and I'm pregnant.
So no sex till next year.
No, I'm not shaking to that.
Oh no.
So,
You're giving me these weird eyes and I don't like it.
what I'm trying to give you?
Like, I know you didn't.
They're cute.
We asked if I needed help.
I
with
want to
anything.
like be on there like quick chopping ingredients and stuff like that.
You literally said, Hannah, do you need help with anything? I said, would you like to boil some pasta? You said, no.
I don't even see the pasta.
No, because it's not out, Nick. You have to,
You have to like pull this stuff out, Nick. Oh my God. I don't think he knows how to do life. I think his parents have done everything for him.
Heat it up now?
yeah.
Okay. What should I turn it to? Like just like medium, in between medium and high?
You
are you thinking?
just heat it to a boil.
It's pasta.
Heat to a boil. Do you know how to
keep it
heat
like
to a
medium.
boil?
Yeah.
I-
Trying
You're
to,
the one
don't
who told me you
think
could.
he is
I do.
telling the truth.
And when I fill this up with water, you think like
Oh
3/4?
my God, Nick.
Or like halfway?
Nick, he's for real. He has never boiled pasta.
I
Just
feel like boiling pasta is like the most simple thing you could
right,
possibly
right.
do.
I'm just.
It is.
It's been a while. I could figure it out. I don't want to upset you.
You know how to boil pasta, right?
I've done it once.
You've only boiled pasta once?
This is blowing my mind. He's like 28 years old, yo.
I'm gonna let him eat you alive.
To just be myself, huh?
He changed everything about you. Just kidding. Yes.
When Hannah said just change everything about you, I'm like, she means that a little bit deep down. Like, I don't think they're gonna last.
What's going on?
What do you think Hannah was gonna look like?
It's weird. Like you'll say like you fell in love with someone in the pods, you don't care what they look like. That's actually real shit.
Uh,
You know, I don't know if she told you, but like I've only dated 2 women in the past.
wow.
It pissed me off so much last night. Our dryer like takes 5 hours to dry a set of clothes. Had to take the clothes out of the dryer.
And then I woke up to all the laundry in the bed for me to pull it from Nick.
That's what happens when you're unemployed, right? Oh, I can't be me too. It's just you.
You're just upset because I make more money than you, Nick.
I love that.
What do you do?
I'm in real estate.
All right,
real estate
all
agent,
right.
just like the rest of the world. I'm a realtor.
Oh, awkward. Why would you say that when you're meeting her brother? Like,
That wasn't a joke, Nick.
It was a fucking joke.
Well, I don't think you know how to joke then.
Maybe that's something we both got to work on.
You don't think I'm funny?
Yeah, you're hilarious. you're fucking hilarious.
oh my God, they need to break up right now.
Do you know what it means when someone's been, you're like, oh, he's been cooked?
What does that mean? Like you get fried?
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna use the bathroom really fast. Sorry.
She's just not gonna explain it now. This.
Do you love Hannah?
Yeah. Have you ever been in love?
No, I hate men.
Me too. Except for Nick.
Well, you still hate me, but as long as you love me, that's fine.
I hate to love you, babe.
I think we've been here like 2 hours yet. She hasn't said one compliment about me.
Do you think I gave him a compliment?
I'm trying to think.
I think you're handsome.
Oh my God.
I think you're patient.
Not really. Okay.
And I fell in love with you for a reason. So, tell me what you love about me.
I don't think that she's in love with him anymore.
I love you don't have to change the type of woman you are for me. And I like that you can handle things on your own. It's very sexy. I like how confident you are. Like, that makes you beautiful.
I love you. That was really nice. I needed that.
That was sweet, but I'm like, this is not gonna work. Like, come on, guys. That was the most awkward dinner that I had to watch. Like, there's so many, like, emotions boiling underneath there. They're not good.
We just met her. They want to show me that they support me and all of that. I struggle to tell you the things that my parents are saying to me because it's not targeted at you, but it can definitely be taken that way. And a weaker person would like freak the out.
What are his parents saying?
I want you to like be able to have tough conversations about me, and like I'm not part of it. I don't take any of it personally.
Good. I'm glad you don't.
All right, Taylor.
I just really appreciate you wanting to like come to San Diego, talk to my parents, especially my dad, who doesn't want to be on camera.
So I meet your dad. When I ask him for your hand, and he says, I can't do it. You know, I don't know what.
Is he crying?
And
I wouldn't blame him.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't know me. He doesn't know us.
I know. That is like a really big thing for us to think about. Like if both of our families are not cool with the timeline.
Are they gonna like not have the wedding?
My parents, even if they said they're not okay with it and they're like, we're not going to go to the wedding, like I would still do it.
Okay.
I know how much it means to you to get like your father's blessing, your parents' blessing. And so just the possibility of not getting it just scares the shit out of me because I just want to be with you so bad. And so it just like crushes me to think about it. I want your dad to say yes.
Sure he will. I mean, I'm not sure, but if you fly all the way to San Diego and you pour your heart out to the guy, I'm sure he's gonna want to make his daughter happy.
Dino nuggets, though, that's a key staple of my diet.
What? The dino nuggets?
Yeah.
Where?
The dinosaur ones taste better. And this is my bedroom.
Love that. I honestly can't believe that they're still together, you guys.
Now, I don't know if I got space for all the clothes you claim to have, but...
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Look behind you. The king and the prince of the household. Prince Roderick.
But you know what?
Oh my God, I love it. That's so ridiculous.
My mom is very protective of me, and like not having a father here too, like she feels like she needs to really like
Fill in that role.
Yeah. My mom didn't like love all my exes, but that was mainly because they were like trash. I think I'll be fine.
You'll be
Like
good.
ultimately, I love you, and my family will love you too. So like,
I'm sure they'll see that.
Not if she starts asking military questions. If you support the military, it's gonna get weird.
he just kept talking about his fashion.
Which I have to say is kind of off. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm not feeling it. The whole 80s breakdancing, like little tail thing.
Elder Barge.
And the Jerry curl look from the 80s.
Not a fan.
Oh my God, her mom is going in hard.
I love photo albums. Yeah.
That's me. That's me and your father.
That's your dad right here.
This is my favorite photo. I love this photo. This is my mom's favorite photo of us.
That's sweet.
We had a similar little angel thing we put on our Christmas tree.
We were so poor. I didn't have mittens. I used socks.
Directing things.
But you also got to take control.
I also need help.
And that's why we butt heads on
I think I also wanted to mention I was previously married once. I got married young when I was 25.
Her mom looks exasperated.
It was his high school sweetheart.
So what happened?
When you go into a marriage, like you really discover a lot about a person.
Really, you're explaining a marriage to me.
To you, so you know, yeah, you know.
He's just saying it out loud. Oh my God.
We both agree that we're going in different directions.
Because honestly, you're making yourself sound like a saint. I mean, she agreed, you agreed, then we both agreed. Okay.
This is so awkward. She's going in so hard.
If you love her as much as you say you do, then you should have no problems having a prenup that you guys could walk away with no problem.
Okay.
I know the amount of work she's put in. Like, I know the amount of years she's put in to, like, arrive where she's at. Not like I'm not here for her money.
Well, she don't have any money right now. She's not done with law school.
Well, yeah.
But I'm not having my kids over. But it's nothing against you.
He's already agreed to it. She needs to relax.
She truly loves you, cares about you, whatever all this is at the moment.
Whatever all this is at the moment.
She's head over heels in love with you, I guess. That's what, 10 days, 20 days, whatever,
It's hard.
Listen, I will say out of all the partners she has, I do like you the most.
I can't say I like you.
Oh my God. The mom. I can't say I like you. Okay.
Can we get to the wedding first?
Did you give us your blessing, Mom?
I don't know. You can do the prenup, Marissa? I will just tell you, you hurt my daughter. I will cut your balls off.
Oh my God. She's way too overboard. It's like, dude, relax. I get it. It's her daughter, but we're good here. You know?
The scariest part about meeting Hannah's parents is I'm gonna be with them a lot. So if they don't feel comfortable with the type of guy I am or, how Hannah's feeling, that this wouldn't work out.
I don't think it is going to work out.
I got you a hat, a Capitals hat, because I know you're into hockey.
Yeah.
I can't skate. You're gonna have to teach me.
Well, Ryder wants to get into football, so you're gonna have to help Ryder.
Okay. Do you know what position you'd want to play?
O-line or...
Kicker?
Oh my God, the look he just gave him. Heck no.
I want someone to be very direct with me. I think that's a quality that I'm looking forward to having. Sometimes, could be a little too much, but she's getting better at it,
Are y'all not gonna grill him or what?
Well, I don't know how to grill.
I think you've grilled him plenty.
I'm not sure what the point of grilling him is now.
She has.
I mean, it's done.
Yeah.
You all have made your decision. I mean, it's not my decision.
It's because Hannah is not going to go through with it.
There's definitely things that we're both picky about, but she has a little bit longer of a list than mine. I want someone to be very
It's because I'm so perfect, it's hard for him to come up with things. Are you being serious?
Yeah. I love that her mom was like, you're joking, right?
I'm very overcritical of you, but at the same time, we are getting married, so I just want to make sure I'm sure when I say yes.
Yeah.
Relax, you seem very stressed.
I'm trying to chill.
Yeah.
You need to.
I'm not chill.
See what I mean?
Things get tough.
Yeah.
You need somebody to help you through it.
Your best friend, right?
Yeah.
We need to be there for each other.
Before we leave, Nick, don't forget you need to go grab that hat.
I'll go get it.
Oh, what do you think? I like him.
I just don't think she likes him enough.
I mean, I like the guy. Do I know him? No. But he seems like his head's in the right place.
There's just like characteristics and things he does that.
Well, Hannah, if that was the case, we would have thrown you out a long time ago.
She is way too stressed and anxious right now for this to work.
I know. I just feel like I should be like more in love and having fun instead of just like stressing out.
You're the
It's
one.
me. I know.
It's mine. It's not him. He seems pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
You are like.
Yeah, she's a stress ball. Because it's not right, Hannah. You've written down 8 cons and no pros in regards to Nick D.
What's happening?
Yes. You or me? Am I going?
You go ahead.
All right.
Oh, what? Dude, you're going to have to live with that.
Okay.
You better start rethinking.
So when I was packing to leave, trying to figure out what I was gonna wear, and then I couldn't decide, and then
This is not from packing.
I don't know how this happened, actually. I'm telling you, I've been like a hoarder of clothes and stuff, so I literally was like, I have to get rid of so
fully
much.
tell now. Oh my God. I would be like, yep, nope, I'm out.
It's okay. Everything's fine. Especially once you put stuff away.
He's like, please put stuff away.
It's a dream for me to move back to San Diego. I thought it was something I'd always have to compromise on, but finding someone who wants to make that dream happen for me is
I mean, San Diego's amazing. It's just far from Virginia and far from everything you know and hold dear. Do you feel like you might be making a lot more changes than you would like?
Good question.
Honestly, Taylor's way worth anything, giving up anything. For me, I just want to be with Taylor. We are going to start our own family and our own story, and that's what I'm most excited about. I think that that is the holy grail of life. I can't imagine.
That's very sweet.
I've never seen you hold hands with someone.
Or touch someone's face.
Yeah, other than us. Like touching someone. I was like, what?
That's funny.
So my mom, what'd you think about it?
Yeah, what did you think about her mom?
I think it went good.
She needs therapy.
She really does.
She does need therapy.
And
What do you think about that?
like I'm A-okay with that. Like I'm
No.
not here for money or anything else. Like
I mean, she's being supportive of the wedding. She hasn't at all been like, don't get married. My siblings are very pleased.
Okay, good.
Do you think me meeting your mom will go like this?
not at all.
He said not at all.
What's your timeline on kids?
Very minimum 3 years.
Not even like 2.5.
Babe, what? Where is this coming from?
I'm just wondering.
Okay.
So I didn't really want to go back on birth control is the thing.
Right.
Well, this is awkward.
Do you enjoy condoms?
Yeah.
Really?
Some of my best sex has been on a condom.
Huh. Okay.
I think we could definitely have condom sex and it'd be fine.
He does not look like he's happy about that.
We either have condom sex or we don't have condom sex and we accept the consequences of not having condom sex, which sounds insane, but it's the truth. I'm okay if we got pregnant.
You better, like, aren't you used to wearing condoms, buddy? Like, what is going on here?
It's not really enjoyable, baby. It's supposed to be like mutually enjoyable. Like it's not something that guys, ever have the pressure to having to think about.
What? Then what have you been doing this entire time?
Yeah, well, here's the pressure. I'm not going to go on birth control.
Exactly. So.
Sounds good, baby. We need to do what we need to do, but I need this to be enjoyable.
Oh, the tables just keep a turning here, huh? Yeah, okay.
Welcome. What's
Oh,
up?
wow.
Hey.
She's got a whole
You're
thing.
carrying a lot of gifts,
I
aren't you?
know, I'm ridiculous.
They didn't even like hug or kiss coming in the door. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, there's no way this is going to work.
Really anxious to meet.
Yeah, this is very exciting.
I know you really like pineapples, so I got you like a pineapple salt and pepper shaker.
Oh, that is
Aw,
really cool.
That's so nice.
And then like a pineapple dish if you're ever hosting, like you put your dips in it.
Oh my goodness.
And then I got you a dozen of your favorite golf balls. Nick told me you're specific.
Thank you. That was really...
That's very nice, Hannah.
So thoughtful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, you guys are gonna be my in-laws.
Yeah,
you
they're
don't have to go
beautiful.
all
I know.
I mean, she keeps saying that. I'm like, really? You guys are going to go through with it? Like, I don't know.
When I met your mom, she forced me to grow in so many areas that were uncomfortable. I've grown so much, and I sort of see that with your relationship with Hannah.
No, me too. I can tell that she's gonna push me, no matter whether it's try new adventures, try new foods, be better at work. You know, whatever it is, she's pushing me now.
Good, you're growing up.
Yeah, he needs to grow up.
And probably my kids have been pampered a little bit because you want to give your kids what you didn't have.
Yeah, I get that.
And it was all about sports with them. So I mean, that's one thing that I don't regret is all the time we spent.
Good parents. They might have coddled a little too much, but it's good to love that hard.
First of all, I thought she was beautiful.
Beautiful, family person.
Cheers. And just so together.
Yeah, I thought she's everything Nick said she was.
Yeah, and more.
That's good.
I can't tell you how great it is to have you in our home. I see why Nick is in
Mom
love
is
with
so
you.
sweet.
I think we're a little in love with you too.
That's so sweet.
Now with this meeting, I'm like, they can't break up.
I would just add that if it doesn't work out between you and Nick, you're welcome to stay with us.
God, you guys, you know me, I'm like, no, I don't think it's gonna work. But after seeing that, I'm like, gosh, I want it to.
I'm not sure this is like a resolution kind of conversation. Oh, let's hug and pretend like nothing happened. Like for me, this is not that. You know, this is a big thing. You know, before I left, I needed to separate and get by myself and just like get my thoughts together. I just don't understand how our superpower seems like it's not our superpower anymore.
What happened?
We had like such great communication, and I don't understand how 2 weeks before our wedding, you drop this kind of bomb.
What?
We're talking about joining a union, like merging lives.
What is the bomb? What, that he was married before? Does he have a kid from another person? What is it?
also been running around saying how you want to have kids now. And it's like, whoa, how did you It's like, how did you like even talk about any of that? I just can't wrap my mind around it without even considering your past.
Does he have a kid from another?
It's not your kids, but they are your kids.
Kids?
And it's with someone that you know. What are their genders?
2 girls and a boy.
My God.
Now that's what, 3 extra kids? Like, that's wild. Who are these people? I just feel like I should know that.
Yeah. Who are what?
Here are the documents that say, like, I'm uninvolved. Like, I need to know everything.
He's uninvolved? What, was he a sperm donor?
I'm not upset by you trying to help a couple have kids. I think that's admirable in certain ways, but the issue comes in with me feeling like I was not getting the full picture of you.
Yeah, why would you keep that from her? That's weird.
To come in this scenario to fall in love with a guy who has 3 sperm donor babies, is a lot to absorb. And wedding is in like 2 weeks.
I'm glad that it was just sperm donor. I thought,
Just sitting right here, I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm just asking for a chance.
why would you keep that from her?
I do want a family with you. I'll get you whatever you need to feel comfortable and safe. At the end of the day, like I said, I respect you and I want you to be happy. Even if you tell me that like I've thought about it and my happiness isn't with you, I'll fight until you tell me to stop fighting.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to now. Wow, why would he keep that from her? You have 3 sperm babies with a person you know, though. That's different.
But if we can't count on each other, what the fuck do we have? It's like, what do we have? Love? Is love enough for a relationship or a marriage? I don't know.
I really am sorry.
Didn't see this coming. Like, I didn't see this coming at all.
Nope, me neither. Why would you lie about that? Why wouldn't you tell her that in the pods?
And it's so crazy because I was so sure.
And now she's so not sure, dude. Oh, this is the worst. This is the only couple that I was like, for sure. Remember, like 20 minutes ago, I was like 110%. They're for sure. But I'm like, it's not like he had 3 kids with someone he had sex with and didn't tell, right? Sperm babies, but it's with someone he knows. That makes it more intense, meaning he may see those kids. I get that he's not involved, but
I want this to be the way our story goes or ends.
You're the person I want for me. Like, I want like it to be us till the end.
I can always look into your eyes and be like, this is the woman I fell in love with.
I like that.
Huh?
I can't wait to start a life with Taylor.
Oh,
Why
wow.
are you laughing?
You make me happy. I don't want to tell you. Taylor had like this quiet confidence. She just gradually worked her way into my heart.
Oh.
What are you worried about?
We don't really have enough history.
Hearing his voice, it feels very comfortable.
You're a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful person. I was attracted to you from day one.
Oh.
Hey, love is maybe not blind.
Please rise.
I'm not going to say yes unless I mean it, and I mean it forever.
This coming up is a lot. Holy tamale. Oh my freaking God. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now that, remember how I said about, oh my gosh, pause. Okay. Let's go back to Alex and Tim. In the coming up, he's like, as soon as the cameras are cut, you went to bed. And I'm like, you guys, I've been saying since day one that Alex does not like Tim. She's like annoyed with him most of the time. And what did we see in this episode? Very little of them, but whose parents did we meet of hers? Was it hers or his? God, I'm like blanking on that. We didn't. We just saw their apartments, and she's a hoarder. And Tim's place is so together. If I was Tim, he seems pretty clean, and I would go into her place. I don't know if she said like packing. I'm like, did she just move in there? Did I miss that? Like, did she just move into that apartment? if she didn't, there's something going on there where I would be like, nope. Can't do it. Can't be with a hoarder. No, absolutely not. That place was a mess. And honestly, it's like, yeah, they laugh a little, but a lot of the times, like, whenever Tim says anything, she just looks annoyed. Like, she kind of laughs sometimes, but I don't. With Ramses and not Monica, because Monica's gone because Steven, what annoys me is I'm like, how did you not recap that for us? Like, Steven just left. He was out and Monica's there crying and like they didn't really recap that for us, which I'm a little bit annoyed by because I'm like, Steven seems like a total imposter. I'm mad that they didn't show us that. Ramses and Marissa is her name. Sorry. I am so stunned by her mom. Her mom was a lot. Her mom called her a B. Was like, she's a B. You better get a prenup. I'm not giving you my blessing. I don't believe in forever. I was like, wow, this is a lot. And she immediately, when they sat down, she's like, I hate everything about your style. Like, I was like, what is wrong with her? And the fact that Marissa was like, she needs therapy. I was like, yeah, I feel like she does. I get it. I get along with people who are hard on the exterior, but that's like rude to me. I was just like, wow, this is too much. So I'm a little bit curious as to why Marissa always has like a smile on her face, like, because that always kind of like bugged me with Marissa, because I was like, who is actually like this all of the time? I would be exhausted doing this even after five minutes. You know, I get that some people just have more serotonin, obviously, than I do. I don't think I have enough. But at the same time, she has got a lot. She is always like this, that I think because she came from such a hard childhood that she was like, gotta do it. Like, which kind of scares me a little bit, which is probably why she's like bossy. And we haven't really seen that yet. We haven't really gotten like, excuse me, sorry, this always happens. I get all tense during the reaction and then I just start yawning afterwards. We haven't really seen her get too bossy with Ramses, but also I'm like, look, the military conversation was awkward. He doesn't support the military. That took up all of her life. Secondly, he like when she was like, we're just going to have to wear condoms. And he's like, he's basically saying no. And I'm like, what have you been doing then, sir? Like, have you not been practicing safe sex? Like, you've just been out there raw dogging it everywhere? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying that that's what Ramses is doing, but I'm confused by it. And obviously in the coming up, it kind of seemed like that may be an issue. Sorry. I'll just tell you right now, I watched the movie with the real rejects, The Wild Robot. That is a phenomenal movie. 10 out of 10. I cried my eyes out, though. It's a beautiful film. So that kind of exhausted me because I watched that right before this. Anywho, okay, moving on. Taylor and Garrett, I think they're probably going to be fine. I mean, Garrett just seems like all of a sudden he's like really on board, because before he kind of had an issue with San Diego because it's like he didn't want to leave his family, but he's just like, I'll give up everything for her. And I'm like, okay, probably shouldn't, only 20 days in, but I do think they're very cute. I think they're a good nerd alert match. I hope that works. And obviously San Diego is cool, dude. Like, you're probably going to like it. It's pretty. So we'll see about them. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh my freaking goodness. With Tyler and Ashley. Tyler, what were you thinking? You have 3 sperm babies with someone you know. Meaning you see that person probably and those 3 kids. which is kind of like you having kids. And I guess maybe they don't know that you're their dad, and it said that, you're uninvolved. So maybe you don't see that person very, very often. I don't know. I think that was nice of him to be a sperm donor. I don't know why you would hide it at all. That is weird to me. That is a huge piece of information, and I get why Ashley's so shocked, going like, what in the actual F? Why would you hide that from me? And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks before we get married, by the way, I'm a sperm donor. I got 3 kids. It's with somebody I know. So you do have kids, buddy. What in the F? I don't understand that. Like, hiding that is such a bad look for you, Tyler. And that was the one couple that I was like, they're the ones that are going to make it. And now I'm like, I don't know. But from Ashley's side, it's going to be different. He's a sperm donor. He wasn't in love with someone and having kids with them, right? Sperm donor is a different thing. And him with you is going to be a totally different family dynamic and a different story. So I don't think she needs to hold on to that too much. I don't think that will fully hold them back. I think that they'll be able to get through that. Hannah and Nick D, I'm like, it was so sweet to see Nick D's parents. They were just so sweet to her. I love his parents, and he grew up in a loving home, and that's what made him, a loving guy. But like the meeting with Hannah's brother and then her family, both awkward, both bad. He's like, that's what happens when you're unemployed, but it's because she's been nitpicking him like the entire day. And to see the brother open up and say, I get it. She does that to me. And like, if I try to give it back, like she responds differently and gets upset. And I'm like, okay, so we're learning a little bit more about Hannah and how she operates. But then when she gets with her parents, she seems like a total ball of anxiety and uncomfortable. And I'm like, it just doesn't seem right. I'm like, and also, are we forgetting that she wrote down 10 cons with no pros on a list in Mexico about Nick D? One of them reading Delulu, meaning she thinks he's delusional. And I'm like, and the fact that he didn't know how to boil pasta, that's just going to go right on number 11. Doesn't know how to boil pasta. And he's 28. That's a bad look on you, buddy. I love that your parents loved you so hard and they coddled you, but I think they did a little too much, because the fact that you're 28 and don't know how to boil pasta, that also blew my mind. That would also annoy me. I'd be like, I didn't get into a relationship to like raise a kid. This just seems odd. That was a little too much for me. Nick says he's got a lot to learn. I don't know about them. I really don't think that they really belong together. I don't. I'm like, it's weird that they keep going like, well, we're going to be married. And I'm like, yeah, but are you? Like, I don't foresee Hannah walking down the aisle and saying yes. I just don't. She seems like her body language is reading like this is not right. Even though they love each other, I don't think it's a longevity thing. Gosh, I think I covered everybody, you guys. This show has obviously just gotten better and better at the more episodes we go, because now we're getting all the drama. But I really wonder if they're going to show us like a recap on Steven and Monica, because I'm still like, what in the F, So I guess we'll see. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you go to rejectnationshop.com. You can get a cool reject sweater. It comes in this and a purple color and navy. I love this sweater. I wear it out all the time. Also get your spooky sweater though. That's probably going to be up on screen. Go check me out on The Real Rejects. Follow me on all of my socials, please. Obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Head to Patreon if you want to get those full length reactions. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one.